Gekko ran into the bathroom. He was having a toilet emergency. He really had to go poo. So he climbed onto the toilet and took his big poo. After Gekko was done, he gave the toilet a big flush and began to think, "Hey, I bet other people are also having toilet emergencies. Maybe I could use my superpowers to help prevent some accidents," thought Gekko. So Gekko used his super strength to lift up the toilet, and then he went looking for people who needed to use it. His first stop was the laundry room, and that's where he saw Romeo. "Romeo," said Gekko, "what are you doing in the PJ Masks laundry room?" "I'm always at the PJ Masks headquarters," said Romeo. "I do my laundry here, I take naps on your couch, I eat things out of your fridge. You mostly don't notice me because I'm really sneaky." "So you're the one who's been eating my lasagna, and I thought it was Catboy this whole time." "Nope, that was me." "So Gekko, what brings you to the laundry room today?" "I sorta pooed myself a bit. Earlier on, I was really running for the toilet, and I almost didn't make it." "Yeah, I hate it when that happens," said Romeo. "And hey, what are you doing carrying around that toilet?" "I've decided to start a toilet delivery business," said Gekko. "Instead of people running to the toilet, I'll just bring the toilet to them." "Well, maybe I can be your first customer," said Romeo, "'cause I really gotta go poo right now." So Romeo got onto the toilet and took a really big poo, while Gekko changed into a clean outfit. Afterwards, Gekko checked out the toilet, and he said, "Wow, Romeo, you sure took a really big poo. But I'm gonna have to charge you extra for this excessive toilet paper use and this big mess you've made." Romeo? Romeo, where did he go?" "Oh, he left without paying," said Gekko. "And now I have to clean up his mess." So Gekko cleaned up Romeo's mess and then went looking for more people in need of the toilet. Owlette was in the living room watching her favorite TV show, and that's when Gekko came by with his toilet delivery service. "Hey Owlette, I'm preventing bathroom emergencies today. Do you have to use the toilet?" And Owlette replied, "Oh, that's really convenient. I've been wanting to go for quite a while, but I don't want to miss my TV show." "Great," said Gekko. "That's exactly why I started this service." So Gekko used his super strength to move the sofa out of the way, and then put the toilet in front of the TV. Then Owlette got to watch her TV show while she was taking her poo. Afterwards, Owlette rewarded Gekko with a shiny coin. "Thanks for helping me. Why don't you buy yourself a nice treat?" she said. Then Gekko picked up the toilet and left for his next location. Catboy was working outside when Gekko came by with his mobile toilet. What are you doing with a toilet out here?" asked Catboy. "Superheroes are supposed to help people," said Gekko. "So I'm bringing around this toilet to see if anybody needs to use it. This way they won't have any bathroom emergencies." "Oh, yeah, I've had a few of those emergencies myself recently. In fact, I gotta go pee right now." "Great, you can use the toilet instead of the sandbox like you did last time." So Catboy took a really big pee in Gekko's mobile toilet. After he was done, Gekko looked at the toilet and said, "You were standing too far back, and you even forgot to lift up the toilet seat. Look at the mess you made." "Sorry, I really had to go pee, and I guess I just forgot." But after they cleaned up the mess, Catboy gave Gekko another shiny coin. "I got 2 shiny coins today, thought Gekko. I wonder what I should buy. So what do you think Gekko should spend his money on? Leave your suggestions in the comments below, because you just might see it in a future episode. Catboy was in his bedroom when he felt like he had to use the toilet. So he hurried off to the bathroom. When he got to the bathroom, he saw that the bathtub was full of water. "Oh no, that water looks so scary," said Catboy. "How am I supposed to go pee?" And every time he tried to go past the bathtub, he couldn't do it. The water was just too frightening. So he ran out of the bathroom without taking a pee. Catboy left the house and found himself in the garden. And that's when he thought, I don't know if I can hold this pee in any longer. I might have to go outside. And then he spotted a pile of sand on the ground. And he thought, hey, that kind of looks like kitty litter. Maybe I can go pee out here. So Catboy scouted the garden to make sure nobody was looking. And then he took a really big pee. After he was done peeing, Catboy thought, I'd better hide this mess before somebody finds out. So he covered his pee with sand until it was completely buried. And then he left, pretending that nothing had happened. Back inside the house, Owlette and Gekko came to the bathroom. Wow, look how dirty we got from working in the garden, said Owlette. Yeah, it was a lot of work building that sandbox outside, said Gekko. But we're gonna have so much fun playing in it tomorrow. Go ahead and jump in first, said Owlette. The water is just right. So Gekko took his bath and made himself clean again. Meanwhile, Catboy was back in his bedroom, and he had to use the toilet again. But this time, he had to take a poo. So he ran out of the bedroom and went back outside. Oh, what am I gonna do? Said Catboy. I can't use the bathroom in the house. But maybe, he thought, I can take a poo in this sand pile, just like when I took the pee here. So Catboy quickly scouted out the garden to make sure nobody was looking. And then he took a really big poo. After he was done, Catboy noticed that his poo looked really messy. So he quickly shoveled some sand to hide his poo. And after he was done, he quietly snuck into the house again. The next morning, Owlette and Gekko came to Catboy's bedroom. And Owlette said, Hey Catboy, we have a surprise to show you. And Gekko said, Yeah, it's out in the garden. Oh, out in the garden? I wonder what that is, said Catboy. Then the PJ Masks left the bedroom and went outside. In the garden, Catboy said, this has nothing to do with this big sand pile back here, right? This pile of sand, said Owlette, is our new sandbox. You're gonna seriously play in this thing? Said Catboy. Are you sure about that? Yeah, said Gekko. We spent the whole day building it and filling it with sand. And now we're gonna have so much fun. Oh no, thought Catboy. I pooed and peed in their sandbox. I can't let them play in it. Then Owlette said, So, who wants to be first to play in our new sandbox? Oh, me, said Gekko. I want to be first. Then Catboy ran up and said, are you sure it's safe to play in this sandbox? I mean, what happens if the sand gets under your clothes? You could get really itchy skin. Oh, come on, Catboy. It's just a sandbox, said Owlette. Yeah, guys, can you get out of the way? Said Gekko. I'm gonna take a running jump. But just as Gekko was running toward the sandbox, Catboy got in his way. And he fell into the sandbox, and poo and pee went everywhere. Gekko and Owlette helped Catboy get back onto his feet, but they took a few steps back when they saw what he was covered in. Ew, ew, ew! I'm covered in pee and poo, said Catboy. How did all this pee and poo get into our sandbox? Said Gekko. Oh, I know who, said Owlette. It must have been Romeo. Who else would have done such a thing? Romeo, hey? Said Gekko. Then we'd better go after him. Yeah, let's go find Romeo and make him clean up this mess, said Owlette. Guys, said Catboy, I kinda have a confession I need to make. It was me. I peed and pooed in the sandbox. Well, why would you do that? Said Gekko. When I went to use the toilet yesterday, the bathtub was full of water and I got kinda scared. So I came out here, and I guess I used your sandbox as a toilet. Catboy, said Owlette, you gotta overcome your fear of the bathroom. You can't be using the garden as your toilet. So the PJ Masks went back inside, and Catboy took a bath. And Gekko and Owlette made sure that he got really clean. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching today's episode. So do you think Catboy had enough toilet training? Let me know in the comments below what you think, because you just might see it in a future episode.